So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play. Today we're gonna start off
Shut
with.
up and play the damn video.
All right, so it's time to write another poem. We're gonna go with a couple of things this time. We're gonna go with vivid. We're gonna put sprinkle a little joy in there this time, but then we're gonna put some depression in there, I guess. Then we're going to splice a little bit of melancholy, put some lipstick, and then. We'll throw a little lust in there, a little bit of that nasty in there. And we'll throw some disoriented, some promise. Oh, so when they jump up, those are the things that they like. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's save real quick. So we don't, so if anything happens, we're not screwed over, okay? Let's throw some validity in there. Let's dazzle some folks. And then we're gonna throw in some desire. Oh, she's loving all of that. Oh my God, some hurt. Okay, and some pout. Yay. Okay, got some shit that Natsuki will like. Okay, and let's throw some heaven-sent ass climaxes with imagination and uncanny, fluffy ass darkness. Oh my God. And then we're gonna end it with an embrace. We'll see what we did. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. This dude Todd, man, hold on. Todd, get the fuck off my shit. Anyway, entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, young swag. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things that... God damn it, Todd. Follow me on IG and YouTube. This nigga's trying to plug himself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Follow me on IG. Nigga, I hate my friends, man. I hate every single one of them. I hate them. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Young swag, no thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Sayori. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Ah. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. You broke, 'cause you're broke. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Yeah, she a whole goddamn gold digger out here, bit wag. Goddamn gold digger. Get your broke ass on, wag. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. You're a hoe. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Even if you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha, there goes Yuri. Okay, Yuri, what's good, girl? Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell the young swag to let me borrow some money. Hell nah, you ain't getting no goddamn money out the young swag, you know, shit. That's Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah, I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh my God. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. It's a revolution. Retribution. that shit. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But I wouldn't have come. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, did somebody get slapped? Oh, ow. What was a cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. What the fuck was that? So good? Where the fuck are these people from? Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over there, just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? This is such a wacky game, man. What's going on here, man? Why all of this? Ugh, oh my god. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, that's her name, Monika. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the clubroom. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? So don't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh wow. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. I'm sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are, girl, where you been? I ain't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? She said, girl, I don't got no goddamn man. I don't need no man. Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music at all. Or as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Oh my god, are all of y'all feeling me? Are all these girls feeling me? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting all these glances and all these looks. Are they feeling the kid? What's going on, man? I'm just a young nigga trying to get into literature club, man. Just trying to read some books, man. Sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, young swag. Oh my god. Everybody is trying to impress your boy. I'm loving that. What the fuck? Oh man, this would quickly like boost a nigga's ego, like just playing a game like this. Anyway, Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie, Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Young Swag. Hey Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Okay. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in and at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. There we go. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Oh shit, man, you making moves. Shoot your shot, player. Shoot your motherfucking shot. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was just going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Oh, she's on to us. She's on to us. Oh no, this is gonna get juicy. Monika, please mind your own business for once. Oh my god, they're about to start fighting. This is gonna end in a fight. I'm calling it right now. This is gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight. And I'm gonna be in the middle of it like, man, y'all calm down, man, but just calm down. Do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve the young swag in club activities? Oh, told her ass. My mouth gapes. Gapes is such a gross word. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, young swag. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Oh shit, I'm pissing people off. I'm pissing people off today. Okay, now it's serious. Alright, once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Okay. The music cut off. It's about to get spoopy, I think. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna get I don't know. Let me shut up, because I'm getting excited. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. You're falling in love. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. The young swag. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Yuri. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. Oh my god. This is so... Bleh. I gotta go punch a wall after this. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Ooh, she thinks she's friend zone. She's sad. She doesn't like that. Yuri lifts her head. The young swag. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, Ah, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. The Young Swag. I'm not getting enough of this name, and that shit's funny. Young Swag. Do you like oolong tea? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Oh shit. Oh shit. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Yeah, you better calm the fuck down for shit get crazy in this bitch. You're always worrying about me, Young Swag. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Young Swag, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? Yeah, for real. It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Why do you have back pain? Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because oh my god. Your posture, right? And then I'm just like, it just cringes me because I'm the most naive pickle in the bunch. Like, I'm just so naive right now. Like, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough, I'll go ahead and get the book. I'm so stupid, dude. That was your in, man. This character's trying to get it in. That was your in, fam. You're missing out. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Jesus Christ. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. Y'all dating. Like, that's a date. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Young swag. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No, that's, well, you're just helping. That's something that friends do. Right. I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh my god, that's the cue, bro. That's the cue. Look at me. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes met mine. What the fuck? Did the fucking... Did the damn picture move too? That's so weird. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri's lips part. Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take a chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. She had to cut that shit the fuck off. She said, alright, y'all cut that shit out. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Young swag, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff? You can help her put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? I think we should keep the same order, so we're gonna show it to Yuri first. I'm sure she's gonna like it. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Young swag. This one might be even better than yesterday's. Hey, we're getting good at this. We're getting good at it, bit. Why? How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. More imagery. There we go. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know what Yuri likes to think. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem that you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Okay, let me see. Oh, she wrote a long one this time. Okay. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a what? As an unordinary human. There we go. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed well will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Wow. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Oh shit. The symbolism in this is nuts. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Oh wait, did I read that right? Anyway, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. What the fuck is that? Classic conditioning, some type of conditioning, I can't read it. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. You're describing us. Like, it's so obvious. She's describing us. Like, what the fuck? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can begin to imagine what this poem is about. I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, young swag? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other in our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit right now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, young swag. Shit, I know. Ain't nobody gonna be like me, shawty. Yay. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seemed to disappear. Good, Yuri. You're not timid anymore. The next person is Monika. Then Sayori. Hi again, young swag. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering. But you've been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Uh-oh, she's on to me. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, whoa, what happened to my camera? Come on, focus back on me, buddy. We're right here, buddy. Where you at? That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person than she picks up when she picks up a pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Get off me, man, shit. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. No, you're not. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Oh yeah, that shit's not good. Oh, he didn't know that. Uh-oh. Yeah, A fictional one anyway. Oh, okay. Monika kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway. You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turns out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. She's becoming, like, she's getting mean. Like, she's going for it. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony? Is that how you say that? Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. What the hell? Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What the fuck? Load me? That sounds strange. That was different. It's getting weird, but it's okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how the space, your words, can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What the fuck? Okay, I guess we'll save the game then. Like, that was kind of weird, but that was kind of freaky. That was weird. That was a little weird. I'll give it to you. That's a little weird. It kind of broke the fourth wall, so whatever. Okay, we saved the game. You never know when you might change your mind. Oh, we might be making bad decisions and we need to change our mind on some instances, or when something unexpected may happen. Okay. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She got kind of fucking weird. I don't know if I like that. Alright, Sayori, you're up next. Let's read your poem, girl. Ooh, I like this one, young swag. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at... Wait, what happened? Oh, I can turn this off to look at the whole scene. That's cool. I don't know why I would need that. Maybe in the future? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Okay, James with the goddamn advice, alright. I mean, young swag with the advice. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Uh-oh. I feel like all of these are foreshadows. This whole day has been filled with foreshadows. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. That's so stupid. I mean, it's not dumb. I'm sorry. It's not dumb, but it was cute. It was cute, okay? Shit. And make a happy rainbow. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that was unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, young swag. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay, so I read her poem. Ooh, she wrote a long one today. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Okay, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle and keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That was kind of fucking dark. That was kind of dark. Holy shit! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. No, yeah. Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing's like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki, let's get it. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of this. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, yeah, for real. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. She's probably mad. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not her friend. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks.
She came with the goddamn shade today.
She came with the fucking shade. That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that's what makes people stupid. Who cares what somebody likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, Yuri's pretty weird. Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets and we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it yesterday. Or I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anybody wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Why am I getting nervous? I'm getting nervous. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Wow. Oh my god. That's crazy. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby, fuck that. Don't worry, I'll start off with helping everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is that something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Aha, thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go, Sayori? I'll go next. Okay. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri Anxiously Glances at Each of Us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform to the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her as if bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Oh my god. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even the young swag likes it. Yep, shit, even your boy likes it. It was cool, man, that was cool. She said that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everybody. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki. Don't make me go before young swag. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let the young swag lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Oh my god, that's wild. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have that much of a selection of what I read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and I step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly, that's a good word, begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Damn, is that my phone? That was loud as hell. Anyway, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would have been the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. You should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish up planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? She onto your ass, man. It's okay. It's okay, young swag. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Oh, that was awkward. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Uh-oh, she's on to you, player. What kind of question? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well? Yikes, it's making it up to me? Alright, what would we do? I would walk home with Sayori. I don't know. I think that I personally, since we have an interest in Yuri, I would walk home with Yuri. But we already know that's gonna piss Sayori off, so do we just be truthful? Do I just lie to her? Okay, just to keep things safe, I'll still walk with Sayori. Just to keep things safe. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, young swag. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted to, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time?
Okay, so there's a little bit of tension in between the chicks, but that's to be expected. It's a dating simulator. Just some uncomfortable interactions and a little tension here and there doesn't hurt anybody. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. And like I always say, I'll see you guys later. Peace!